And we are live. Hello, everybody. I'm Darren Blue.
I'm Kevin Blue.
We are the Blues Brothers, actual brothers. And today we are joined by Miss 20 million plus views on Country Rebel and her Facebook and social properties, Dawn Beyer.
What's
Welcome,
up?
Dawn.
Woo!
Yeah.
We already saw a hashtag that was hashtag Beyer and the Blues Brothers tonight.
Yeah, I like that.
It's crazy because you're a master at Facebook Live and you've done a gazillion of these, and we just started doing them, and we've done less than a gazillion, but a lot. But a lot. And
you guys have had this going for a while.
I feel like this is way overdue. So awesome that we get to hang out with you on a Saturday night and have you treat everyone to some amazing new music. You just came out with a new album.
Yes.
Tell everyone about it.
It's called Playing with Fire. We titled it that because of the Fireside Sessions. Just kidding, but for real. And it was perfect. You guys showed that video today, and the album just came out a couple days ago. It's called Playing with Fire. You can get it anywhere. And yeah, I'll probably start with that song when we get started and show you one of those. And it's cool because I've been able to use Facebook Live to do original songs all the time, which I love. And you guys already know Darren and Kevin, but they're super cool. I have to just tell you guys this because they won't say it about themselves. They actually really love country music. They're not just like, oh, they have this page. And I mean, they love country music and they're awesome people. Had to shout it out.
Thank you.
That's why I wear this hat.
Thank you. Yeah, so the Fireside Session where you were playing with fire in front of the fire came out today. And yeah, it already has over, I think it's like 70,000 views right now
on the
awesome. Facebook. So it's really good.
That's awesome.
We also have 3 other videos in the chamber. They're really, really good too.
Oh, fun. Yeah. I mean, I hope you guys listen to my album while you're on the tractor out there. Out yonder.
We were on the plower today and having a good old time. Tilling the land.
Nice.
So you want to start us with Playing with Fire?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Get your spoons ready, guys. Washboards.
Got my whiskey ready.
You're saying things without talking. I'm picking up on it loud and clear without moving my heart. Starting walking towards you, and I haven't felt this way in years. Thanks, Wayne. We both know this is bad news, baby. My eyes are glued to you. It's driving me crazy. Now I don't know why. I think I'm playing with fire. I'm playing with fire. Oh, and I can't fight this high and higher. Your eyes are pulling me in. I'm trying harder not to feed this desire. I'm playing with fire. My body's begging to hold you, and I'm holding back with all my mind. I'm still hearing things that I haven't told you that I think I might be losing this fight. We both know this is bad news, baby. My eyes are glued to you. It's driving me crazy. I'm out on the wire. I think I'm playing with fire. Hey, Steph, thank you so much. I'm playing with fire. Oh, and I can't fight this high, getting higher. Your eyes are pulling me in. I'm trying harder not to feed this desire. I'm playing with fire. You're saying things without talking. I'm picking up on it loud and clear. Yeah. Playing with Fire. Brought to you by Fireside Sessions.
Oh, man. Gone. Title track.
Shots.
Oh, don't tempt us with a good time.
Saturday.
You guys, oh my gosh, the first time I hung out with these guys, just trust me on that. If you can't hang, you cannot hang. And they don't play games. They're like, to be a country rebel, to be part of the family, you got to take shots.
You saying what we're drinking on all these lives isn't apple juice?
Yeah, exactly. That.
Well, that's the title track off the new album. Everyone
Flame
needs to
with
go
Fire.
download it, stream it, share it, all that good stuff, of course.
I saw some hands flying in the background there. What
It's a
was
magic
going
trick
on
joke.
right there? Can you explain that to everybody?
I brought it just to show you guys. I picked this up at an antique shop. This crazy thing happens when you hit the virtual tip jar down there, guys. It comes through the phone and lands in this jar. So I had to grab the jar from the antique shop and bring it home and show it to you guys. But hey, Wayne, James, Angela, Gail, Steph, Carly, and Michael already hit my virtual tip jar. Thank you, guys.
That's awesome. That is super awesome. So it's paypal.me/TheRealNashville. And even if you can't tip or you're not in a position to, share. Dawn's music is incredible. You just heard her sing. It's amazing. And everything counts. It goes a long way no matter what.
Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for having me. What do you guys want to hear?
Ooh.
Before you say.
Yeah, he was just talking about it. He was
Honey?
just talking about it. Ooh, man,
That
that's so
one-
good.
That's
too.
your
I love
request.
that one too.
I
Alcohol
think alcohol's
so
my
good,
favorite
too.
from the fireside.
Yeah.
Hey, Lori, Deb, Kristen, Teresa, Donna, thank you guys so much. All right, this one is called Alcohol.
Yes.
I swore I'd never go that far. You broke into my heart, tore my world apart, and then left me with this scar. You stole a moment in time. I can't replace a memory I cannot erase. Then you turned and ran away. This can't be my fault. Pride comes before the fall, but I'm never meant to fall. Oh, this one's gonna need some alcohol. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna bleed. It's gonna bring me to my knees. It's gonna burn. It's gonna ache. It's gonna bend me till I break. Just like Mom would say when I would fall. Oh, honey, this one's gonna need some alcohol. I keep pouring till I'm done, and all the pain is gone. For a moment I've moved on. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna bleed. It's gonna bring me to my knees. It's gonna burn. It's gonna hit. It's gonna bend me till I break. Just like Mom would say when I would fall. Oh, honey, this one's gonna need some alcohol. Oh, honey, this one's gonna need some alcohol.
Ooh.
I don't know why you guys like that song. You don't even drink.
I love pretty much everything you sing,
Aw.
and I think most everybody does because it's just freaking incredible. And I wanted to ask you, I saw somebody put in the comments if anybody was up for the $20 tip challenge. What's that all about? Do you know
It
how that works?
must be someone from my page that came over because we started
Yeah.
doing that a while back. It's basically so Kathy, Nancy, and Wendy, by the way, thank you so much for hitting that virtual tip jar. If you go and hit the virtual tip jar, I appreciate you guys doing that and sharing our video. That'd be awesome. I'm going to be doing some fun stuff later on after we do the after party and everything. So probably around 9 o'clock Central Time, I'll be giving some stuff away over on my page too for everybody who hit the virtual tip jar. So we have a cool, fun thing we're going to do. But the tip jar challenge is basically like if any time someone's listening and they do the challenge, just if you guys are enjoying the music, you go take the challenge and hit the jar.
Thanks.
That's basically just a PayPal link.
Yeah, super easy.
Tip via PayPal. Super easy, awesome. And,
The name of the
trustworthy.
tip jar is Philip. His name is Philip. Philip the tip jar.
And you got it at an antique shop.
Yeah.
Where? In Tennessee?
In Boise, Idaho.
Hey.
Hey,
So-
Mary Jo.
So
Mary Jo, thank you so much.
let's rewind for a second. Who is Don Beyer? Where are you broadcasting from? Let's tell people a little bit about Don Beyer.
So I'm broadcasting from Boise, Idaho. I moved here. I was living in Nashville, out where you guys are at. I was living in Nashville, and then when Facebook Live kind of took off for me, and I was able to travel around and be wherever I wanted to be. I've always wanted to live like around mountains, and have always thought it's a lot of different places, Montana, Idaho, all these places, and it worked out really well for me to then be able to move wherever I wanted. So that was awesome, and I go to Nashville often, but it's really cool now because I used to wish I could only, do meetings and like stuff I did with you guys and all that stuff, go to the studio when I was in Nashville back when I lived there. Only back when I lived there, I was just wishing I could do all that stuff. Now that Facebook Live has given me this platform, and I can live wherever I want to, I only go to Nashville for really cool meetings and studio and video shoots and fun stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
And so,
You entirely make your living off of the virtual tip jar and just the awesome, cool, creative ways that you engage fans and give back to fans. And it's amazing. Like before even, all this quarantine stuff and all that, you had already made the transition into, building a community and building a fan base that's, online here through Facebook.
Well, that's the crazy thing is like you'll see it everywhere now, the virtual tip jar. But when I started like 5 years ago, when Facebook Live first came about, I started it the first day, and I just had an idea. I had never seen it on Facebook, so I didn't know that it even existed or could be a thing. And I was just like, okay, what could I use for a virtual tip jar? And I just was like, well, I'll just grab a PayPal link. And then I always called it a virtual tip jar. And from then it's been like 5 years now, and it's grown, and we do see, I've been able to produce my own albums, and like I pretty much have my own label that's not a label, so it's been really cool.
Well, it's super awesome, and it's very inspirational to see. And you are not only an incredible musician, but an extremely talented entrepreneur and businesswoman, and somebody that we have a tremendous amount of respect for. And also, so two things. Number one, if you're not following Dawn, she goes live all the time and does awesome shows all the time. So you need to follow Dawn for the music side of it. But also, if you know anyone, or if you're a musician yourself, you need to follow Dawn because you can learn a lot from Dawn.
Yeah,
and I know you've been doing a lot of coaching with other artists, and you're really a pioneer in this space before the pandemic and all that.
She just put on her chubby hat.
She's got it on.
She put on the
Chubby.
chubby hat. Tell people about this hat.
Okay, guys. So I've been so excited about showing them this song. Darren and Kevin have not heard this whole song. I just gave them a little sneak peek before the show. But here's what happens. I go Facebook Live all the time. Well, I was live one day, and sometimes I'll just write random songs about people, like if it's something funny or just live on Facebook. And this guy gets on the Facebook Live, and he just comments, and he goes, "Bearded, chubby, funny, cute guy here." And I was like, that's so awesome. I stopped singing and totally wrote a song about this guy, like on the spot. And I was like, do you mind Like, that's why the disclaimer, like, no feelings were hurt during the writing of this song. But yeah, he was like, totally, that'd be so cool. And like all these girls were asking for his number. I mean, it was hilarious. He was loving it. So we had to like, as soon as I got done with the live, I had to finish that song and write it. And you'll hear little backups on this song as well, because we had to add in some backups. So
Some harmonies.
If you know if you know that guy, we salute you. If you're that guy. Here we go. It's called Bearded, Chubby, Funny, Cute Guy. Bearded, chubby, funny, cute guy. Something about you just caught my eye. Must have been that flannel shirt, ketchup stain on the right pocket by your dip. Must have been your boots full of dirt, tobacco filling up your lip. Bearded, chubby, funny, cute guy. Something about you just caught my eye. Maybe it was that six-pack, the Keystone Light, the way your belt buckle shined in the neon light. Even that jacked up truck with your brass balls hanging, turned up Luke Bryan and just started singing. Brass balls. Bearded, chubby, funny, cute guy. Something about you just caught my eye. Must have been that tackle box by the covered up styrofoam cooler full of catfish dinner. Must have been your sweaty Bass Pro Shop hat. Yeah, that was the winner. Sweaty hat, cute guy, chubby guy. Bearded, chubby, funny, cute guy. Something about you just caught my eye. Must have been that missing tooth and that peaks of dentine eyes. Must have been your hillbilly roots. Yeah, your country fried. Chicken fried, country fried, cute guy. Bearded, chubby, funny, cute guy. Chubby guy. Do you like those backups?
Hey. Yeah,
We're going on
singing
tour in my
backups?
Toyota Corolla after this.
Who's singing backups over there?
Jen singing
Jen?
backups. We got a it's really Philip the Tip Jar is also the backup singer.
That's not really singing.
She said that's not really singing, but we got to get you guys on some background vocals on that one.
Gladly.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you want that, but gladly.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
So what are you doing to stay busy during quarantine besides Facebook Live literally almost every day, right?
So I had a couple theater shows booked. You guys know out there, there's a Franklin Theater out there, which is my favorite theater, and I was able to play there last year, which was like huge to be able to headline my favorite theater, like by just having used this platform. So that was really cool. And then I had a couple shows booked for this year, but I just rescheduled them for 2021, and I just keep on with my concerts online. And then I've been super busy with so many artists now going live on Facebook. I mean, everybody's going live on Facebook and helping out artists to, figure out this platform using it as a virtual venue. So we've actually been super busy, and it's been awesome.
So, but what's Dawn doing with her free time, or do you?
Drinking. Like,
You said you're on a cleanse.
I know I'm on a cleanse. That's because why I'm on a cleanse. Because like this whole lockdown,
That's
I've just
good.
been drinking
That's good.
whiskey and like. So we're going camping this week,
Nice.
so it'll be awesome. It's cool with our job. We're able to like go camping during the week when there's nobody out. So we're super stoked about that. But yeah, we go camping, go for hikes. It's beautiful out here in Boise. It's like 70 something degrees today. So it's awesome.
Yeah, we've been there one time, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The weather changes in about 17 seconds, I feel like.
Or you just go to higher elevation, or it's just crazy. I mean, how quickly you can go and it's like snowing, somewhere else. Pretty cool.
Well, I got a question. What is your favorite song to play off the new album?
Favorite song to play off the new. I've got one called "That's So Not Like Me." Did you guys listen to the whole album? I bet you didn't yet.
Most of it.
Most of it.
I'll be
Look,
honest.
the tractor's loud, Don.
There's a song on
Chainsaws are
there.
loud. No.
There's a song on there called "I Woke Up in California," And I've only ever been to California the one time you guys brought me out. So it kind of gave me this idea for a song. You guys have to listen to it. But let me see, wait. I'll do That's So Not Like Me. It's one of the tracks on the album.
Awesome.
I like this song because it's about a whole date in New York City when we were out visiting in New York City, and our cousin was out there and she was going on a blind date. And I was like, we were hanging out drinking at the bar before she went on the date. And I was like, this would be such a good song, like a whole date in New York City. So that's how the song came about.
Romantic.
It's romantical. You invited me out to the city. I never planned on following through, but you were just so pretty. You were waiting on 34th and 7th Avenue. I was so nervous, my first time ever meeting you. I let my heart break out of my chest. I handed you the string. And that's so not like me. A few beers and a couple blocks down, you put your arms around me and you spun me around. Oh, and I just let you leave. And that's so not like me. I opened up my heart, showed you all the scary, all the dark parts. You put your hands on all my scars, kissed my cheek and you held me till it was dark. I let myself fall asleep. And that's so not like me. We sat so close in the little jazz club till midnight. I was getting high, just brushing your skin for the first time. Had one too many drinks, and that's so not like me. I opened up my heart, showed you all the scary, all the dark parts. You started healing all my scars, sent me songs to plug into my car. And though love for me has always been hard, you made me believe, and that's so not like me. Thank you, Amy. Waiting for the bus after 24 hours with you. It felt hard to keep my body in my shoes. I was floating on air, wasn't hard to see. That's so not like me. That's so not like me. Oh yeah, thank you. Hey, Shirley and Louise, thank you so much for that virtual tip jar. I really appreciate it.
As they should, because that was freaking awesome.
Thanks, guys.
It's not allowed to use profanity on here.
Oh,
Right.
hey.
They said they were gonna boot us off.
Oh,
As they should.
as they should.
But no, in all seriousness, that is an amazing song. It's also another one on the new album, Playing with Fire, that just came out April 24th.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take you to
Fresh
put that
out
album
the
together?
We recorded like 30 songs and then like kind of picked through for the 10 songs that are on the album. So I've been recording this whole last year. Last year I recorded song after song, and then we kind of, with the help of I have a small fan club that, is a private group, and with the help of them picking what songs, like one of the fans in the private group actually got to pick like how the songs were going to be on the album, which was really cool. Which is another really cool thing about Facebook and us being able to connect that way. So a lot of the albums titles and the songs were picked by the fans, so it was super cool. But yeah, it took us about the whole last year getting about 30 songs together and then picking out 10.
Nice. How often do you write a new song?
I probably write about 3 new songs a month right now. It's been busy. I've been
Okay.
super busy. I've been able to grab a cool gig writing for a big company, so it's been super cool to be doing that. And I'm doing a studio in the house this month. Like I'm actually
Nice.
setting up my own recording studio, so it's gonna be awesome. The next step.
That's pretty sweet. How did
Yeah.
you condense it down to 10? Because you have so many good songs.
I really just like listening to the fans and what they really like. You know, it's like kind of sometimes as artists we can't really, you know, it's like we might have a favorite song because of the way it's written or because of the story behind it. And I think we have to be really open to listening to the people who are listening to the music to go, okay, these are the songs that connect with us the most.
Okay, so you play them live, and then from there you pick which ones seem to resonate the most.
Yeah, by the time the album
Nice.
came out, they all knew all the words to the songs. I mean, we've been playing them. I mean, you guys know I go live pretty much like if I'm not live on my main page, I'm live in a private group, so I'm live all the time.
Nice.
So all I do is original songs now, which is super cool. You guys know the first year I was doing this, I did a lot of other people, you know, covering other people's songs, which I love. But the fact that I've been able to transition into like just playing originals is really cool.
Yeah, no, I remember you were very excited about that, and it was big milestone, and congratulations, because that's awesome.
Well, you guys have been a huge, I mean, Country Rebel has been a huge, I mean, there was a little video of me and my nephew playing Landslide. I don't know if you guys remember that little one, the little clip.
Yeah.
That was the first one you guys shared. And I was on vacation when you guys shared it. When I got back, I was like, who's this 275,000 views? I don't know that many people. And I was like, how could that have happened? And so you guys have been huge in just my music career and being up and sharing my music. And it's been amazing. So thank you guys
Was
for
that video in black and white?
Maybe. It was on Instagram.
Like
You guys,
one of the earliest
I might have been
videos
the
was
Garth
black and white.
Brooks one? No, that was almost like a sepia tone. You had one that was like almost sepia tone.
I think that one's
so
the one
good.
that we don't have anymore, right? I think it's a Garth song.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a Garth song.
Yeah.
We don't have that. I'm gonna find it. For your birthday. When's your birthday?
For my birthday, for July. Yeah,
But,
we've had some amazing times, and all the songs that you guys have. I mean, we have one song that you guys shared that was like 7.4 million people saw it, and it's so amazing for independent artists and what you guys are doing for independent artists.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it's also awesome what you're doing for independent artists,
Yep.
and you've been a trailblazer and a pioneer, and your music is absolutely amazing. I can't believe we already cruised through 4 songs.
That was
Did we?
cool.
Dang! It was that
Yeah.
bearded, chubby, funny, cute guy song.
Yeah. Well, we better do an Instagram encore because I know people are starving for more Don Beyer right now. I've seen probably a dozen or a couple dozen people put "I lied" in the comments.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Oh,
one
an
over on
encore
Instagram?
song. Yes, that would be perfect. Hey, real quick, Stacy, Robin, and Scott, thank you so much for hitting my virtual tip jar. I really appreciate it.
Nice.
Let's do that
Cool.
encore song.
So where can they find you on Instagram?
At Don Beyer Music.
At Don Beyer Music, at Country Rebel, of course. We're going to be live from either of those feeds, so just head over there. Make sure you're following Don already. And that's pretty much a wrap on the Facebook side of things.
That was
Thank
so
you,
fun.
Don. Thank you,
Cheers.
Jen. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in tonight. I hope to see you on Instagram for the encore. Thank you, everyone who hit the virtual tip jar. If you haven't, go ahead and put a little something in there. And we hope to see everyone over on Instagram right now.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Have a great Saturday night, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.